Hoist it up.
Easy now, watch the railing.
Most days, the docks are quiet. Just ships coming and going, and honest work getting done. Then the fortune hunters show up. Name's Barclay. I work the docks here in Ominus. Been here a long time now. Long enough to know when trouble is about to step off a boat. I chose this life. A lot more peaceful than back in Gorath Kai, which, honestly, tells you a lot about Gorath Kai. Most days are simple. Cargo in, cargo out. Then those kids arrive. Fresh swords, loud mouths, talking like they're already legends. A lot of them never come back. Now, I don't know what happens to them out there, but I know they make a mess of the docks before they leave. And the ones who come back, even louder. Some days it almost makes me miss home. But the pay's good. And most days, it's still quieter here than Gorath Kai. Anyway, shove off, will ya? I've got work to do.
My name is Taryn Valmir. I work for the Aurelian Mutual Risk Consortium. Most people simply call us insurance. Ominus is a fascinating city. Trade flows through its docks. Technology grows in its towers. And opportunity draws ambitious people from across Varinthos. Unfortunately, so does disaster. You see, when fortune hunters arrive in Ominus, certain patterns tend to emerge. Property damage, fire, explosions, occasionally a collapsed building. One memorable claim involved a barge, 2 mercenaries, and what I was later informed was a summoned storm elemental. The paperwork alone took 3 weeks. Our actuaries have developed a rather interesting indicator over the years. Whenever rumors spread that certain notable adventurers are in the city, insurance premiums across Ominus tend to rise, dramatically. Personally, I find the system works rather well. After all, someone must calculate the cost of heroics. And in Ominus, business is very good.
Most nights in Ominus start the same way. Crowded streets, too much noise, and too many people pretending nothing bad is about to happen. Name's Mira. I'm a street medic in the lower district. People get hurt here more often than the city likes to admit. Sometimes it's a bar fight. Sometimes it's a deal gone wrong. And sometimes someone just happens to be standing too close when a group of young wannabes decide they can handle what this city dishes out. I don't ask questions. My job is pretty simple. Stop the bleeding, keep them breathing, and try to get them somewhere safe before the night decides it isn't finished yet. You learn quickly that Ominus doesn't slow down for anyone. So you carry your bag, you keep moving, and you hope the next person you reach is still alive when you get there. Anyway, there's always another call waiting.
Stormwake looks peaceful from the docks. Blue water, open horizon, ships moving cargo across the sea. But anyone who's spent real time out there knows better. Stormwake has moods. Some days she's calm enough to drift across like glass. Other days, she tries to kill you. Name's Caden Marr. I pilot cargo barges across Stormwake. Been doing it long enough to know the difference between a storm you ride out and one you run from. Most people think piloting a barge is just steering a big boat. Truth is, the ship does half the thinking. That's what the rig is for. Neural link runs straight through the jack behind my ear. Ship sensors feed into the interface. Storm pressure, wave patterns, hull stress, current drift. All of it flows through the system faster than a man could read a screen. Out there on Stormwake, that difference keeps you alive. Lightning hits the water. Waves climb higher than buildings. Navigation markers disappear in the rain. But the barge and I, we stay connected. You learn to feel the ocean through the hull. You learn when she's about to turn on you. And when she does, you respect it. Because Stormwake doesn't care how brave you are. Out there, experience is the only thing that brings you home.
Your hands off me!
You spilled my synth ale, you scrap heap!
Wait, it's the City Watch.
Most people see the lights of Ominus and think it's a city of opportunity. Fortune hunters, treasure seekers, adventurers chasing legends. From the outside, it probably looks exciting. From where I stand, it mostly looks like paperwork. Name's Derek. 23 years in the Ominous City Watch. I've worked every district this city has. Dockside, Market Row, even the lower streets where the lanterns don't stay lit for long. And if there's one thing you learn wearing this badge, it's that heroes make a mess. Sword fights in taverns, spellcasters blowing holes through storefront walls, treasure hunters arguing over maps they barely understand. Every one of them convinced their story is the one people will remember. Maybe they're right. But when the crowds go home, when the fires burn down, and the wounded finally stop shouting, the City Watch is still here, writing reports, clearing streets, making sure the next morning looks like the city survived the night. Most people never notice the guards standing at the corners. And that's fine by me, because if we're doing our job right, Ominus keeps standing, no matter how many legends pass through it.
Get your hands off me!
You spilled my synth ale, you scrap heap!
Wait, it's the City Watch.
Stormwake looks peaceful from the docks. Dark water, lantern light on the waves, ships rocking quietly in the harbour. Most people look out at that water and see opportunity. Trade routes, cargo ships, fortunes moving in and out of Ominus every single day. But anyone who's spent enough time around Stormwake knows something else. The harbour keeps secrets. Storms roll in faster than captains expect. Cargo shifts. Hull plates crack. Sometimes an entire ship disappears beneath the surface before anyone realizes what happened. And when something valuable sinks into Stormwake, most people assume it's gone forever. Name's Selra, Stormwake salvage diver. My work starts where everyone else gives up. When cargo hits the bottom of the harbor, the city wants it back. Problem is, Stormwake isn't exactly eager to return what it takes. The currents shift without warning. Visibility drops to nothing once you're below the surface. And the wreckage down there can tear a diver apart if you're not careful. So you learn to read the water. You learn how the harbor moves, how storms push debris along the seabed, how ships settle when they go down. After a while, you start to understand the patterns, where things sink, where they slide, where the sea tries to bury them. Most people think salvage diving is about strength. Truth is, it's about patience. You wait for the water to settle, you follow the currents, and eventually, Stormwake shows you where the treasure is hiding. Of course, sometimes the harbor shows you things that were better left lost. But that's Stormwake, and if something sinks beneath her waves, there's a good chance I'll be the one bringing it back up.
Doesn't sleep. Not really. The forges burn day and night. Steel doesn't care about time, and neither do the people who shape it. Name's Torin. I'm a weaponsmith in Ominus. Most folks think this work is about strength, hammer, heat, and muscle. They're wrong. It's about patience. You learn to read the metal, how it moves, how it resists, when it's ready, and when it'll break if you push too hard. Every weapon remembers the mistakes you make. Blades, firearms, doesn't matter. And out there, mistakes don't stay in the forge. Most of what I make won't last long. Not because the steel fails, or the mechanism gives out, because the ones carrying it do. Doesn't change the work. Every piece gets the same attention, same balance, same precision. Because for someone, it might be the difference between walking back through those gates or not. That's the job. Heat, hammer, steel, and doing it all again tomorrow.
Ominus never stops moving. Not the people, not the cargo, not the deals being made in shadows most folks never notice. Name's Teleth. I'm a courier in Ominus. Most people hear that and think deliveries, letters, contracts, small errands between people too important to carry their own words. Sometimes that's true. But in a city like this, what you carry matters less than what you know. You walk the same streets every day long enough, you start to notice things. Who's meeting who? Which doors stay locked until midnight? Which names get spoken softly? And which ones make a room go quiet? A courier hears things, sees things, and if they're smart, they learn which questions not to ask. Because Ominus runs on more than trade. It runs on favors, on leverage, on secrets passed hand to hand with a signature at the bottom. That's why people like me still matter. Not because we're fast, not because we're brave, because sometimes the safest way to move something important through this city is to make sure no one remembers seeing it move at all. That's the job. Keep walking, keep quiet, and never open what isn't yours.
Out here, the maps lie. Name's Varinthos, Wild Zone Scout. The Wild Zones don't stay still. Paths shift, land changes. What was safe yesterday isn't today. People think the danger is the creatures. It's not. It's getting lost. I go where others won't. Guide caravans, track routes, find the thin lines between survival and disappearance. I don't promise safety, I promise a chance. Because out here, if you don't know where you're going, you're already gone.
Think you can just walk away from that debt?
I don't owe you anything, you overgrown brute!
Wait, let's just talk about this calmly.
Some places in Ominus don't ask questions. This is one of them. Name's Silas. I run the caged rhino the same way every night. Drinks poured clean, problems kept contained. People come through here from all over. Mercs, drifters, folks just passing through. People with more past than future. I don't ask where they've been, and I don't ask where they're going. Doesn't matter. What matters is what they bring in with them. You learn to see it after a while. The way someone walks, the way they look at the room, the way their hand stays just a little too close to their weapon. I've seen how fast things turn in this city. One bad deal, one wrong word, that's all it takes. So I keep things simple. Quiet when it can be, final when it can't.
You think you can just walk away from that debt?
I don't owe you anything, you overgrown brute!
Wait, let's just talk about this calmly.
Most people think Titan Technologies is clean. Bright lights, perfect systems, everything exactly where it should be. That's what they show you. What they don't show you is what happens behind the sealed doors. Name's Corvin Rice. I'm a systems technician at Titan Technologies. I keep things running, or at least, I try to. Most days, it's routine. Diagnostics, maintenance, keeping the system stable, making sure nothing drifts. But sometimes, something does. Small things at first. Readings that don't match, systems correcting themselves before you even touch them, logs that don't remember being written. You learn not to ask too many questions, not because you're told not to, because you start to understand you might not like the answers. Titan builds things no one else can. That's what they say. What they don't say is that not everything we build stays under control.
Uptown Ominus, where everything shines and everything costs more than it should. People come here to be seen, to prove something, to pretend they belong. I sell to them. Name Saren, Kerathan born. I trade in rare goods, artifacts, pieces of technology most people wouldn't understand, even if I explained it to them. Most of my clients don't ask questions. They just want something no one else has, something that makes them feel important. I let them believe that. Uptown is different for someone like me. You see a Kerathan here and people assume things. Servant, bodyguard, property. They're usually wrong. I stand behind my counter. I set my prices, and I decide who I do business with. Some don't like that. That's not my concern. In this city, everything has a value. And if you're smart, you learn yours quickly.
Ominus has a way of keeping secrets. Most people think those secrets stay buried. They don't. Name's Velric. Velric Thorn. I deal in information. Rumors. Conversations people thought no one heard. Little details that don't seem important until they are. In this city, information moves faster than anything else. Faster than money. Faster than bullets. Most problems don't start when something happens. They start long before that. A word here, a deal there, someone saying the wrong thing to the wrong person. That's where I come in. I don't sell answers. I sell timing. Knowing what's about to happen before it does. Some people use that to stay ahead. Others use it to stay alive. Either way, they come to me. And in Ominus, if you're hearing a rumor for the first time, you're already behind.
People talk more than they realize, especially in Ominus. They think the noise covers them, the crowds, the music, the movement. It doesn't. Name's Jorah. I play. I perform. I stay where people pass through and where they don't stay long. Most people don't look twice. That helps. You'd be surprised what people say when they think no one's listening. Deals, arguments, names, places they shouldn't mention out loud. Some of it doesn't matter. Most of it doesn't. But every now and then, something does. And when it does, I keep it. Not everything I hear is meant to stay with me. In Ominus, information has a way of finding where it belongs. I don't ask questions. I don't follow up. I just remember. That's usually enough. I don't go looking for trouble. But in this city, trouble tends to pass right by you. You just have to be paying attention. And I always am.
People like to talk about what happens during the fight. The noise, the fire, the ones who made it out. They don't talk about what's left behind. Name's Tobrick. I'm part of cleanup. When it's over, when the shooting stops, when the heroes move on to whatever's next, that's when we come in. We clear it, sort it, haul it out, piece by piece. Some of it's just debris, broken walls, burned metal. Some of it you don't ask about. You learn that quick. This city doesn't slow down, doesn't stop, doesn't care what happened here yesterday. It just builds over it. We don't. We see all of it. What it cost, what's left. Sometimes you find things that don't belong. Things someone dropped. Things someone lost. Things someone might come looking for, or not. Either way, it all ends up in the same place, eventually. And we're the ones who make sure of that.
Over the last couple of weeks, I've traveled across this city. Not the Ominus you hear about, not the one filled with legends and names people remember, but the one underneath, the one that keeps everything else standing. I stood on the docks, where the ships come in heavy and leave lighter than they should, where men like Barklas carry more than cargo. They carry the weight of people chasing something, and the silence that follows when it goes wrong. I walked the streets with the city watch, where the line between keeping order and surviving the night is thinner than anyone wants to admit. Where Darik doesn't hesitate, because hesitation doesn't get you a second chance. I listen to the deep waters of Stormwake and the ones who still dive into it. Selra knows what waits below, knows the ocean doesn't give anything back unless it takes something first. And still, she dives. I stood beside the forge, where steel is shaped for people who won't live long enough to wear it out. Torin doesn't ask who the weapons are for, because in Ominus, that answer doesn't change anything. The work still needs to be done. And I watch the streets after everything breaks, after the noise, after the damage, after everyone else has already moved on. That's where you find people like Tobrick, still there, still working. Not because anyone is watching, not because anyone will remember, but because if they don't, no one else will. This is Ominus. Not the stories people tell, not the legends that echo through the towers. This, the work, the wait, the people who keep going, long after the story is supposed to end. These were their stories. Next time, we leave the city, beyond the lights, beyond the walls, to another land of Varinthos and the people who live there. Until then, stay safe out there.